The very question, where is God, is the greatest tool towards self-realization. It is the very step, the first one, that leads to your awakening, knowing where God is. There is no search of God outside the man. To look for God, you must look for a man. That is why you hear such words like a man of God. There is no God outside a man. Because man is the direct reflection of the divine. The very express image of whatsoever it is that we reference to as the divine, as God. He dwells not in your mortal body, but God dwells in His Word. And His Word can only be embodied by a man. So we say, God is in a man. God can be found in a man, but He dwells in His Word. So what that means is that there is no God to be found, to be discovered outside a man. Man is the blueprint, the roadmap of the divine. And there is no search of the divine if you don't find His Word. He is in His Word, not in letters, not in religious texts. Every documentation you find as religious texts, holy writings or inscriptions as Christians or Muslims or Buddhists or Jews refer to, they are only testimonies of people who in their lifetime discovered the divine, discovered God in His word, in His actions, within their existence. And they documented those existences as a proof and testimonies of what they have experienced. You can't find God in those texts. You can only find God in you, in His Word, if so be that His Word abides in you. That is the only place you can find it. The divine is alive. He speaks every day. He speaks every moment. He moves. He acts. Only those who are tuned to His existence, only those who have realized the divine within them, hear Him when they speak. Only those who are not noisy, because most of the time He speaks in a very still, quiet voice. If you are noisy with the affairs of this world, the cares and worries of life, you will never hear when it speaks. It communicates, it radiates, it inspires. Only then can you document and write your experiences, your encounters with the divine. That was why I said, the question of whether there is or there is no God is a very derogatory show of one's ignorance. It is not something or a question to be asked. It is a discovery to be made within oneself. The divine is not in the sky, is not in the moon, is not in the oceans. The divine is in a man, within a man. The only thing you find in the sky are the reflections of the divine. The fragments of divinity can be found in creation, can be found in the birds in the air, the fishes in the ocean, the beasts of the field, which are the animals. They are only the reflections of the divine. But man is the complete embodiment of the divine. The divine dwells in his word, in a man. You cannot discover or find the divine when you are constantly in defilement, because you are meant to be the temple of the divine, the house, the very sanctuary from whence the divine radiates. But when you are caught up in defilement, in anything, in any act that defiles you, you can never hear him, you can never discover him, you can never find him. He is in his word. His word is new every morning. Not in the text written thousands of years back. Those are only testimonies. You will only find the divine when you come to divine. There is only one source to be one with the divine, the Christ, the anointed one. I tell you, that alone is where you can find the divine within you.